Hey. Hi, everybody. Back with another few hours of lawyering. Yeah. I don't see the point of messing around. Let's get straight into it. Oh, actually, first, YouTube. I've been in. How's it going, brah? Yeah. Because someone's getting one. Everybody gets a bean in. Yeah, so, first things first, YouTube currently is taking me a long time. What I've decided to do is I'm uploading all of the full streams at the moment, which I've just had to pause, so it doesn't affect this. Uploading all the full streams, and I'm just going to put them out. I'm then going to create TLDRs, so you can kind of watch them, and I hope to try to keep each one to like an hour or two kind of movie length, which should be interesting. And then I will start using it a bit more creatively. I just didn't realise when you have like this much to upload, it's going to take that long. But yeah, they're all coming on. It's currently doing VLR. I've done 909. No, I've done 909. I've done VLR. I've done Half a Boyfriend. And it's now doing Zero Escapes. Once Zero Escapes done, I will whack them all up, and you'll be able to watch all the streams one after another and sort of follow the story as I played it and watch my insanity go, if you wish. And then following from that is when I'll do the sort of shorter things, the short sort of playthroughs and bits of that, and then I'll just keep it updated, because Twitch hates keeping videos more than 2 weeks. Oh boy.
Bienen. Everyone for a bienen.
Well, at least it works now. I do want to make that louder though. Just bear with me. Anyway, yeah, I'm all good, Beanin. Hope you're alright. I'm actually doing some work next week, so we'll see how that goes. See how long that lasts before we get like Scotland and can't do anything. That's why I'm trying to do other stuff like this, starting to make apps, just whatever I can really, just make it different. That is now louder. Hopefully not destructively loud. Cool. Anyway, let's crack back on with Ace Attorney. I'm going to do a couple of hours today because there are obviously things to do. But as soon as I'm going to be very hit and miss next week, as I said on my Twitter, I thought I will. I'll do a little bit, and I'll let you all know about the YouTube plans. That should hopefully be done probably by today, tomorrow. But yeah, let's do this. Oh, what happened there? What? There you go. I realise I'm playing it dangerously with just one save game. I might do another one after. It's been, what, 15 years? Oh, I don't have control of this bit. About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. Suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! Oh, okay. What? Merry Christmas. That gun disintegrated him! Oh boy. That's edgelord, isn't it? He's getting even edgier. December 25th, Christmas Day itself. Hey, why are you at work on Christmas Day? I suppose it's Japan. I'll let him off. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I needed a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Obviously. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
You can have my bits any day, baby.
Oh, baby. Bit on me. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you take a cold shower or something? I could see you being the one to completely abuse my text-to-speech system. So much for rushing spring waters. Do you have to use a certain number of bits? I don't want to tell you the answer to that question. Not currently, is all I'm going to say. I thought it'd be more fun if it wasn't like limited. It's still... Alright!
Test.
Yeah, there you go. Thought it'd be slightly more fun. Until it gets completely abused. Next in the news. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. I have 804 of them. Oh boy. Well, I'll kindly gobble them up. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Okay. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kinda low in the shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fayblood is no aid to detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect has been apprehended. Sources inside the police department reveal that the suspect's name is Miles Edgelord, age 24. To be honest, he's done a pretty good job. Like, Edgelord was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long, rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Yipes, Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. She was really quick at that. Like, what? How close are they to the fire department? We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgelord. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Around the office a little bit. Plant. Charlie's perking up these days. They've named the plant Charlie. I tried reading one. It made my head hurt. When I closed it, they slipped out of my hand and my foot hurt too. By his desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. I always thought Phoenix Wright was maybe like a badass lawyer. Well, he doesn't seem to do a lot. Detention Center. December the 25th. Detention Center. Visitors room. You know, Nick, we've been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. It's Edgelord. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. You must write these lines over and over again. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney then? Laugh, laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want you to see me like this either, believe me. Wow, what's he saying? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. What should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh. You're going to help. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry. You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Yeah, I was thinking this is that same thing. Like, this guy must have a load of contacts to, like, big lawyer people. Hey, sure you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's assaulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gold Lake, correct? Yeah, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgelord, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? I wonder why. He knows how it... Oh, I don't want to make a second save, because I'm not that crazy. Let's go to the lake. Why am I just sticking my nose in this? This is where it happened? Yeah, Gold Lake is in the middle of the park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues, on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Pleh. Ah. Yeah. Hey, you're that Harry guy, Harry Butts. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Just what you doing here, pal? Are you investigating? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. Seems different than usual. Hold on, what's up? Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? You don't know, pal? No. Okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the what? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. How do they know this so exactly? There was a boat out on Gold Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot at the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. He's too edgy for that. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do, but the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who'll be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, he figured he asked you and to defend him. Unfortunately, no. Well, pal, you've got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove the badge you wear isn't some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. I'll show you. Look at my badge. My badge. That badge. You're showing it to the wrong guy. Alright, fine. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only the one witness? Yeah. It was pretty cold out in the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Look, I've got a badge. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha ha. Good one, Wright. I'm not that hard up. You're not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer, only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. Simply put, they're afraid they lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask you to do this. Why not? What's your beef? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right. Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick, he's trying to help you. I know. But I don't want your help, okay? My YouTube is trying to find it. That's what my YouTube is. Oh, you found it. It's also this. What? Huh? Have to unsub. I use my Google work account, brilliant. Pull that in there. Look, just go away. Leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, did he? Mayor, let's go investigate elsewhere. Nick, your work might be interested in my wonderful stories. Police run off. What? Is it true? No one will take Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him, lost your reputation. She'll be suffer. If you lost your reputation would suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right, right, right over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. Well, there's a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about? You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright, here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received. Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe? What, would like to take a look around in the park? Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. Detective on the case. December the 25th, Gord Lake, Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Gord Lake. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. Ha, I forgot I made that. But hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Let's have a look around. There's a bin. Sign. Someone left some poppers here. You know, pull the string. And it goes pop. Yeah, you know the ones. You see them around New Year's. Hey, Nick. They might be a clue. Let's take it. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Is it that obvious? This is gonna hurt. Wait, where did they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. Hot dog stand, it's closed. Samurai dogs. Someone needs to redecorate. Oh, the poppers are what made the bang, didn't it? I've already called it. There's filming equipment. December 25th. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping on the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Mayor. Let's go talk to him. Got a car. Tasty Christmas murders. Hey, Nick. Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why there are camping pots and pans made of aluminium. Didn't they talk about that in any of the law books? So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminium then? I'm not having this conversation. What? I was just wondering why are all camping pots and pans made of aluminium? It's how heat works. Beats the mulled wine. Not if you combine it with mulled wine. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Some food and magazines. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud. Hey, I'm Nick. Nick, will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, then, these things? Party poppers? Well, it responded. Yar! Hey you, get your hands off there. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were you all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try and play stupid with me, just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know what you all Yanks think. I say these Southern folks talk with exaggerated drawl, but they must be dumb. But let me tell you, I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help. Who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather friends. Just figured out you all are going to say it for Jesus' sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drolls than listen to you stutter all day. Should I do the accent? I don't think so. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. Really sorry. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film my camera here? Someone, not saying any names, but someone used up the whole roll. Sorry. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film? No, she's still not having it. Lawyer badge. This is my badge. Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? You're going to try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now? Because I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why don't you just say that in the first place? Go ahead and ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. You can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed, the culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. Ha 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 ha. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Right, pleased to meet you. Oh yeah. When was that murder anyway? Ain't seen much television lately. It happened in the night of Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. How come the police spent ages looking for clues and no one spotted this woman? The man was shot on a boat. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. Seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I've seen when. So was it you? What is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Ah. You don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. It's about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. Love how the soundtrack is so upbeat and they're talking about murders. Yeah. It's quite a camera you have there. You'll better know it. It's German made. A genuine Schloggen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's the device you have stuck to the camera? The device? Your camera went off by itself when I fired my party popper. All that. The mic triggers shutter whenever it hears certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera? Neat! It's the future. What next? Motion sensor? Is no one going to ask her to see if she's got any photos from last night? Nope. I'd just be like, yo. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Actually, the victim, in case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? Yes, it would. The camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, you're pretty bright. See what you're saying? I'll tell you what, I'll have a look at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once, I don't remember if there was anything on it though. But what if I got something? Could be a witness of genuine murder. Yeehaw! I thought they're in Japan. Why is she? What? Oh wow. She went inside her SUV. Is that what happened? Guess we should come back later. Why? Surely we can wait, then just leave? No? We're leaving? Okay, guess we're leaving. It's the lake. Wow, the lake's really big. Hey Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I'm sure it's because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Cool story, bro. Boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? How did the police not find that woman? They're the worst police ever. They just literally just take the first person they see for a murder and go, it's your fault now. A boat rental shop, closed for Christmas it seems. I guess a murder's taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when we finish the trial? Hey, good idea. You bet. Boat. Shop. Boats. I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. I mean, I think you can get better boats than... More forest. She done? Yeah. Alright, we'll just ditch this one. Yeah, can we get a vital piece of evidence? Ah, that's alright, we'll just leave. Didn't examine around here though. We got some trees. Yes, my poetry has some effect on people. What was this poetry? I feel the winter chill from the bare leaf trees today. Sigh, what is it about winter that turns people into poets? Nope, stop it. No, no. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This is a place full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Mayor. The Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th, Police Department. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey, thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe, we just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we were in some bad news. Let's have a look around the precinct. Detective desks. Dude over here. Dude at the back must be the chief detective. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gourd Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Post of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it as my mascot. It looks like a bad Sonic. Does just look like a terrible Sonic. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, I still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgelord said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. No. I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgelord's human like you or me. Still. The feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. Let's see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favour. Stand by Mr. Edgelord. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got a reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Sorry about this, bear with me a sec. Yeah, someone's gone really weird. Just sorry. Such a Bankai customer service.
Help me, please.
Okay, I think something's happening. Okay, I think we're back. Then we're back with the vengeance. Hey, there we go. Yeah, my stream stuff was just telling me it was freaking out, but I fixed it. I think. Yeah. Well, I think that was obvious. We've got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn us that trust he places in us. You see, Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. Plus, you have my word on that. Oh, I'm dropping everything. I was wondering, did you ever get an autopsy report? Oh, that, yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or the 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Interesting. That is a very loose one. Can you show me the photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have a feeling that I've met him somewhere a long time ago. It was her all along. Let's see if she's finished messing about. Here she is. Hey, Al. Wait a sec, we gotta go bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey, this is them. Take a look. See, it's shooting him with that pistol. If she's meant to be taking pictures of the sky, why is it pointing at the lake? Looks like that, yes. You can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night. It would strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing something in these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How did you forget that? You all reckon I should go to the cops? I would say so. What's that? Don't you all go trying to mock my accent? I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. You can have the photo. Later. Did she develop the photo in her car? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of northbound skunk than tell you. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Wasn't the other way around. No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out tomorrow. Lake photo. At 12:15. She's left her car here. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! It's Santa! Ish. Nick, it's Santa. Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get the money for dates, you know. My girl, Kianse, deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kianse's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She brought up with this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, the Santa costume. She must be really nice. Oh, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... My what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, AFA. I'm the little sister. Sister? Well, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. My older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Mayor. He's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think we just said caught him off guard, Mayor. No, it's just Fiancé's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Oh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy. Edgy boy. Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change your name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that manner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about it just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with the big news. Big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like the father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Well, wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proscablis in his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about that man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. You know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster, Gordy. A monster? Yeah, check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Yeah, it seems legit. Nick, a monster, a real monster. Yeah, that's probably a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Whatever could that be? I wish I could have seen it. Why would there sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That would be $1 million. 1 million? Bro, Larry. So the party popper is so funny. Oh dear. Maybe the dinosaur killed the dude. I think that's pretty legit. Anyone at the rental shop now? Nope. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Move. No, still don't know what to do. Let's do that. And move again. So you're gonna speak to me now? It's not even here. Go back home? Yeah. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy, he's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. Office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Here we go. December 25th, Grossberg Law Officers.
Ahem.
Yeah, the old familiar clearing of the throat. You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, aren't you? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look like your sister, you know. Takes me back. The days of my youth. The scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg? Oh yes, I beg your pardon, of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? There was a murder last night. You haven't heard? Yeah, just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth, what? Who did he shoot? Well, the identities of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hasn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to the painting? Oh yes, I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it was stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Oh, bitter desserts. Autopsy report. Huh? Strange. I feel like I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this man, Miles Edgeworth, shot? Oh, this is the man Edgelord's shot. Yeah. So this is the moment, the time the crime took place, eh? Can't really say that sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sure at all. My apologies, I'm not sure I can help with that.
Look at my badge.
You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud Mia would be if she could see you now. She said she was more worried about me than anything. Ah, just go on and take the compliment, will you? Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case. Yes, the DL6 incident. Oh. Why does that sound familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. Yeah, I did. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... The medium was my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Mr. Fay, Misty Fay, your mother contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. The police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. The one who helped her out then, Mr. Grossberg.
Yes. Yes, quite.
Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. Wait, what does that case have to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was no other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, it's all coming together. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, This is a photograph of my mother. Misty Faye's photo added to the court record. So, whatever happened in the night was because of this. Let's try again. Whatever happened in the night was because of that night. Interesting. Is he actually going to turn up? What's this? I was hoping you got in my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Let's go through the stuff, eh? I'm sorry, I can't think of anything to say about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Edgeworth, it's only a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit I'm impressed, Wright? You're always single-minded with your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That was why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But seeing no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well, ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond was the victim in the Gord Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mum. What? You mean you're... Strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. Bom bom bom. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago. December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitation on the case runs out in 3 days. Nick, what does that mean? When the case of statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DO6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view, no one knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Nope. Sorry, Edgy, no way. Right. Nick? Hey, don't look so serious. I was kidding. Just a little joke. There was nothing little. Okay. Little or joke-like about it. I thought it was funny. I mean, I was being true. Why do I even care about this dude? He's just a bit of a dick. Nick, do it over. Yes, Your Honor. How could I refuse you, Edgeworth? Thank you, Wright. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind, I guess you really don't need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in his pocket. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake, Nick. It's a big un. Ah, he's calming down. That police officer didn't care. He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna stand by this door. Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do too well on earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling into a ball? Well, I guess we're done. This Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right, we have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. This card monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since he became a real pro. Yeah, you moved the thing. Fair play. What's going on here? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's that about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about it. Can't go around here covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Alright. He did seem to overreact a little, now you mention it. Yeah, I'm not surprised, it was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check up on him. You two go eat and get rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what is with Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Is this gonna, like... And again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. Like, is the earthquake gonna be like a big part of this? Transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgelord. Became edgier. December 26th. It's that day. Boxing Day bad boys. Oh yeah. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Hasn't lost a case. Well, here we go. Loosen up. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god! Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgelord. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. Use the old steak plate. Yeah, the steak plate strap. That's quite calm coming from someone who forges evidence. You taught me what it really means to prosecute. Just picture a prosecutor, as vicious as me, multiplied that by a factor of 10. Ugh, so he was your teacher then, Edgelord? Something like that. And now he's trying to find you guilty. What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once. Once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Yeah? You could really be using me as help right now, don't you think? I can't, sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. Go sit under a waterfall. Just need a quick montage. I need a mystic. What are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 AM. District Court, courtroom 3. That pixelated man. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgelord. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Look at this dude. Regal as fuck. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? You seriously think that I would stand here? I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. You've got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of the case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how it goes. Describe the incident, now! Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please, take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest, now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling the proceedings. No. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Wow, what a dick. Like, how does he think that's going to help anyone? Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we went to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see, very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now! The arrest of Edgelord. Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the gunshots, right? The woman and the man who called to report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really.
Objection!
Detective, the court requires facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. The next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart. Fatality. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon on the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honour. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yak. Used the same evil laughs as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol we found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Yeah, that's something you need to know before going into court. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honour. Judge. Like, this is one step away from doing, trial by combat, I feel. The way these are done. Like, you go in with very little information, and then just duck it out. This is the weapon in question, accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder, the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings of the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Is it possible to lose the case? I believe so. Yeah. There's like the health bar that... Oh, you can't see it because of my things. There's a health bar that appears behind the follower thing, and you lose health. That's a good point. I can't actually see that. Yeah, you get like 5 chances, but it changes per game apparently. That's what I'm saying. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate, indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart. Yeah, every time you press a wrong answer, you lose health. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own markings. Order! Order! This is bad. It makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost a decisive yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the Oh, wait, I have a really good idea. Do that for next time. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge, what are you doing? A 10-minute recess now! But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. How is he getting away with this? Who's running this court anyway? It's December the 26th, 11:09 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And the foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have been shot, the man in the person. The photo, true. Was that you in the boat? Yes. Yes, it was me. But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Separately, I feel like the IRL word ban is not long enough. 5 mins, because I'm not saving up for anything. What word ban? What do you mean by word ban? So good. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then, the other man fell from the boat. Oh, you have a redeemable IRL word ban. Oh yeah, of course, I'm with you now. Oh, I forgot that's a thing. Yep, I remember that. That's it. Yeah, well that's the point. I think 5 minutes. Alright. Okay, for you, I will accept it. But, I can't remember how to do that. Channel points. Is it 5 minutes? I think it's because it's like a preset one. We'll do 10 minutes. While putting up the cost. There you go. 900 dreams off. Nice. There you go. I've had to put the price up though. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that man shot himself. You mean it was suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Sorry, Mia. Any progress from Mia? Well, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here. Yeah, you're useless. Well, actually, you don't know the law, you don't have any trial experience or techniques. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, but I can't say that. You can. It's okay, Nick, you don't have to say anything. Your face said it all for you. Whoops. No, of course, I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa. Don't jinx any case more than it already is. Bad for my heart. Sorry, bud. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, are you a research student at university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You all need to learn some manners. Don't you point the finger at me. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out of the window, I saw two gents on a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't a nary thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. It looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have to... Order! Immediately. I have an idea, and it's going to be great.
Lots of people are...
Has speak
Order!
from the house for the remain.
I'm gonna put that on my soundboard for next time. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, the court finds this defendant. Objection! Wait, Your Honour, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? No. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. Is judge's name the judge's name? Yeah. Judge, I am Judge. Do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. In contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. What are you going to do? Do you really think there is a contradiction with the facts of their testimony? Honestly, I found nothing. I don't know, I thought her testimony was strange. She was so vague about everything. I bet Von Karma probably fed her lies. But if you don't cross-examine her, the judge will. He'll bang down his thing and say guilty. I guess we'll just have to bluff it. Or if we mess up, contempt of court. Hey, if we lose, we'll be held in public contempt. Alright. I understand, I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Judge. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard the noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Nope. When I looked to the window, I saw two gents on the lake. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture, clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumps in quick, he's hiding something. And there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Well, Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't a nary thing on the lake that day. Are you sure about that? Yeah, as sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounded like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. It's hard, you. No. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick, if only my sister were here. May's really taking this hard. Christmas Eve. Right, I'm gonna... So the only thing I can think of is just 3 bullets. Your Honor. No, it doesn't. So look, if you look in the top thing underneath this... Oh, it's all locked. You just about see it underneath. That's the health bar. I'm about to lose. There's another bag. Didn't mean to do that. So what we got? Automatically take a picture when loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Time of death. Automatically. Monster. Head map. Found the victim's body. I'm thinking that because there should be a second photo. maybe? Nope, nope. Oh dear. I'm gonna lose. I have no clue. Let's save it before I have to do this again. What about Nessie? No. Ah, wait, that. It says one bullet. What if there was another bang? I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalise you. Ah! There's one shot. Oh, I'm about to lose. The court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor there is any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear, and there's no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgelord, guilty. Ooh dear. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, and to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month of today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Dear. Completely kicked out. I will get this woman. They want a nary thing on the lake but a boat. Christmas Eve, just after midnight. I think I'm just going to press it because I've got a Thursday. It was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Oh, yeah, I guess it was. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? Maybe your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? No. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Thanks for the follow, Caldy. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Hope you're okay? Objection sustained. Oh. I think we've heard what we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction with the oh, I needed to question everything and then, like, fail. Streaming's good, thank you very much. Yeah, not doing too much more today, but, yeah, all going well. Like I said, hope you're alright. But, Your Honour, you keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid I'll have to penalise any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood. Sweet, that's all good. Lots of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? Believe me, we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. me. Maya, is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, it's not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you're actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge it, the defense's outburst. Acknowledge me, answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declared the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No, no. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha, what's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. Thanks for the follow, Who's Your Racer? Hope you're alright. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Wait, why is there? Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Mayor Fay, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Heh. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. The last statement. I saw it clearly as the day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Objection! Obviously the picture. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? Very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's very quite visible. The fog. So. This picture was taken with a professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Wow. Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection!
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet she now has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I'd finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Yeah, it was cold night. The mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types and never find a gal where I'm from. The defense attorney has trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were looking out for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was it really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to the case. Can't say that for certain, Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to the case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. I know it is, but if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make or break time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honour. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue with my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard noise at the lake, I looked at my binoculars. Why was it pointing at the lake? Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not really suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Miss Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Objection.
You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. Finally! You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Miss Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honour. Well then, what was she photographing? Your Honour, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph? Take that! Miss Hart, this is what you're trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Well, I don't have proof. Bah, your ineptitude is entertaining, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims and made without a hair of evidence to support them. Well, alright, if that's you want to play, I'll show you evidence. That's right, are you sure about this? I'm sure sick of that smarty prosecutor putting me down. What did he taunt me so I'll get mad and make a mistake? Very well, let's see it. What is the proof? What's this? What's that? Go home, consider a career change. Wrong evidence.
Oopsie.
I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. One more time. What is the proof the witness was trying to photograph Gordy? The map? Maybe the map? It's gotta be the map. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Just save scum that and pretend that never happened. It's gotta be that. Oh, it is. The proof's in the article about Gordy, the lake monster. According to this article, when Gordy breaks through the water, it makes a loud noise, which is why you set up your camera with that microphone. You had it set up to respond to loud noises, and that's how you got this picture when the pistol fired. I still don't see how any of this goes anywhere though. Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers this smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey. But as she so succulently said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Okay, fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. The new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop I'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Well, that's all I was, hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash, and near one of the men's hands, I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped for Wright. Well, Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Objection! I claim the defence's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. When Karma is up to it, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because of why. Was there a contradiction? Very well. You seem sure of yourself, but you must have something in mind. Ah, very first. Got a love letter. You understand that this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. I just don't get why she's lying. Well, I've already seen the issue. The issue is... Not much else to look at. One of the men's hands. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat? Wait, so you're thinking maybe the shot was fired from another place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore, neither. Better find some sort of contradiction. I won't be able to beat from Karma. There has to be something. Investigative reporter? You get your photo, sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. Guess what? There was a UFO. There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had the sort of revelation. I knew I could become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career. I don't care about that. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide the true purpose of the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, isn't that the only reason you're hiding the truth? Well, actually, Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to the case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard it before, but I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. Wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know, she heard a bang, she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. No. This is gonna hurt. This was really difficult. So, got the camera. Faces the lake. Takes a loud picture. Got the autopsy. One shot to the heart. Saves Scum to victory. I mean, I'm about to die. I've got no other choice. Hope you're right, Twisted, anyway. What are you playing this on? It looks so clean. PC. I changed all my stuff, so I'm now using OBS instead of Streamlabs. And it's proper, like, sorted out all my quality issues. Gotta have that high rate. Taken automatically. An article about the monster. One of the hardest cases of the whole series. Yeah, I'm struggling with it. Meant the up-res on the games. Oh yeah, it's the HD collection, so it's. I'm guessing they made it less Game Boy by quite a margin. There's a few bits. If you look closely, like the text does look stretched. It does try and play in like a really small screen, and you got to extend it. Right. See, I've still got an issue with the 3 times fired, which is only saying 2. Ah, and then the test. So it's 2 shots and then the test. Okay. There wasn't that much to look at. Then I saw a flash. I might just question everything and see if we get anywhere. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him on TV. I'm not sure reappearing on the local news Rumour of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture from the newspaper for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving. Yes, Your Honor. So I was camping by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. Analyzes every sound it picks up when it gets a bang. Snaps a shot. Yep, so how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera was triggered was on that night. That's all I was hiding. Sound like a gunshot. Shots to look at. We've done that. Is there nothing else on the lake? All the people, okay. Why is no one questioning him about this either? Someone's hiding. The invisible person behind me, yeah. It's a floating sweater. Spook. Getting ready for Halloween. When I heard the bang, I looked straight down the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. Then saw a flash. It's got to be evidence. It's got to be in the evidence, but I haven't got a darn clue. Yeah.
guess.
Just wait. Gee, just bear with me a second. Sorry about that. Okay. Still ain't got a clue. It seems a body. Right hand. Does it say anything about the hand? Saw a flash near one of the men's hands. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for... There wasn't much else to look at. And then go back to the thing. Yes! Were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree with any normal person would. But you far from normal. You are a freak! What? You all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a land noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well... well, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars to kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there. Why is she lying? What has she got to gain? Just don't make sense. Are you saying that you were not watching a boat then? Sorry, Yao. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just... I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got... Oh, this is why she's lying. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see you were shooting in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. you really can't tell who from the photo who was shooting. That's why she was going to enlarge this photo. She said it'll drop the quality, it might, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged the photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? Got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, means I'll be in prison for Edgeworth. He'll be in prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Dun dun dun! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Mr. Hart. Show the photograph to the court. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. You still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant. Maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. Yeah, he's using his left hand. And little good as it should have done us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I'd like to close the cross-examination of Miss Hart. And none too soon. That was a fragrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I state everything I needed to begin with when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. And what else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdicts. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence. Wait, Your Honour, this evidence. I believe we've spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. I've heard the opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. This is bad. What should I do? The evidence is left hand. Wait, what? This is ridiculous. They're good. I just gonna sit back and see how it turns out then. Very well, allow me to state my verdict. The court sees no reason to prolong the trial, nor is there any need or more time to decide the case against the defendant. The case is extremely clear. I see no room for this misinterpretation of the facts. And he's guilty. What? Oh, boom. Right, we'll spin through this again very quickly. The thing is, I can see the problem, but it didn't give me the option to like kick off. I mean, fair play, like, the enlarged photo is very, detailed. Right. This is what I've got to do, Your Honour. There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Oh, that's what I had to talk about. Shows you what's strange about this photo. Left hand. Take that! Here, Your Honour. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand finally. The hand holding the pistol, Your Honour. The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that contradicts it. Yeah, here we go. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. There you go. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I'd like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honour. You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot the victim? Precisely. We have seen there was no other people on the lake that night. You but the defendant could have shot the victim. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was no other than the victim himself. Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honour. I'll think of another explanation. Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. So very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Suicide is out of the question. What? Examinations of the victim wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. Distance? The victim was clearly shot further than a metre away. A metre? That's 3 feet. A little bit over 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints of the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. Court orders the defence and the prosecution to further investigate the matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honour. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, that was difficult. I guess it doesn't get any easier. Like, I still haven't got a clue who did do it. That was a close one. Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there in the lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shoot was about a metre away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I did not. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Right. Tell her something for me. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you just to state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition. Oh, that was scary. Scary. Difficult. Well, I'm going to call it there for today. And I'll be back. I'm hoping to do some Saturday. Like I said, for this next week and a bit, it's going to be a bit hit and miss. But keep an eye on my Twitter and stuff. Obviously, if you've got updates, notifications, and we'll carry this on. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks for all the random bits and stuff, the subs, the follows. Thank you all very much, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. Oh, okay. What? Merry Christmas. That gun disintegrated him. Oh boy.